Food, glorious food. I don't know about you, but I love food. My background is actually Greek Arabic, so I was brought up on Mediterranean food, and I love the oils and I love the salts and I love anything that's just got that lemony taste. But what's happened to food nowadays? It seems to be processed, it seems to come out of a box, it seems to be really bland and boring or so flavoured and so coloured artificially. And do you know, all of that food disempowers your children. And I know it's there for convenience and sometimes it's cheaper and all those sort of things, but what it actually does is that it creates the most disempowering thoughts, body, reactions for those children. And yet food is there to nurture and nourish us, to feed every single cell, to feed every single body system so that we can flourish. What's the best sort of food? Organic is best. Sometimes when I'm traveling for work, I can't find organic shops for my fruit and veggies and things. And so what I do is I'll go to the supermarket and I'll pick up a beautiful Granny Smith apple, because food is your perception whether it's good or bad. And I think to myself, it's still organic on some level that it will rot, but I'll buy the apple, I'll clean it up, do a prayer, and as I bite into it, the crunch, the spray all over your face, the blessing on that food goes internally in my mouth. Every time you eat and you put it in your mouth and then down your digestive tract, if you're conscious of what you're doing, that food will nurture and nourish because it's not been processed. So yes, the best way for food is organic or homegrown. I love homegrown food, especially your own veggie patch. And it only has to be little, it can be in a little pot. It doesn't have to be a big one. Put some crystals in it. Lace it with essences. Have complementary plants like basil and tomato. A natural pesticide for the tomato is basil. Allow the children to be involved, because when they get involved with the veggie patch, it teaches them goal setting. It teaches them patience and community and networking and all those business and life skills. The key with food though is it's there to nourish and nurture. What's your environment like when you have that food? Are you just scoffing it down? Are you driving through one of the takeaway shops and then not aware of what's happening? Remember, food is a blessing. Sit down, look at the colours. What's it like on the plate? Enjoy every skerrick of the food. Chew it over. Feel the textures and taste. Now just a little tip. If you've got a star child, and I've written about this in my books, they don't like the food touching. Put the peas over there, the potato over there, and the meat there. And by the way, if there's peas there, they won't eat them. Whereas an aqua, fill it up. Make sure gargantuan amounts and all colourful. The crystal, she'll like it all pretty. And then the rainbow child, they don't really mind. They'll go with the flow. So the key with food, notice what you're eating, when you're eating it, and when you're food shopping in the supermarket, on the outside of the aisles only. That's where the fresh produce is. Enjoy the food and try to make it organic or homegrown.